Hello and welcome to Budget Beauty, where I show you how to look flawless for less. I'm so excited for today's video. We are doing a full face of NYX makeup. Well, almost, with the exception of one product. We're going to be doing the look that I have on today. It's a very natural, neutral look, all using NYX cosmetics. Most of these are dupes for high-end versions, so this is a great way to get a beautiful, flawless look for less. I will make sure that everything in today's video is linked down in the description box. And if you're interested in seeing the dupes video, the one where I went over what these NYX products are dupes for as far as high-end goes, I'll make sure that video is also linked down in the description box. So we're going to put together this entire look from start to finish. So if you're excited, give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel or you haven't yet subscribed, we do everything budget beauty around here. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, and better yet, ring the bell next to it so you don't miss a single video. I do upload 1 to 2 times a week, so you don't want to miss out. Again, everything I show you in today's video as far as product goes is linked down in the description box. So let's jump into putting this look together, a full face of NYX affordable drugstore makeup. So I've prepped my skin. I've went ahead and added my vitamin C serum, my squalene oil, my eye cream, and my facial moisturizer. I will link every product that I use down in the description box. So the first thing I'm going to do is add my primer. So I'm using the NYX Pore Filler Primer. The primer feels really nice. It's very silicone-like. I like to let my primer set on my face for a couple of minutes before I apply my foundation. The foundation that I'm using is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop in Natural, and I'm going to blend that in with the Marshmallow Beauty Blender. This blended out really nicely. The primer really filled in my pores, and this gave me a nice, even look. It has a little bit of a dewy glow to it, which I very much appreciate. I really like this foundation, super affordable. If you're interested in the high-end dupes that all of these NYX products are for, I'll link that video down below for you. I did an entire video on all the high-end dupes from NYX. Definitely check that out. So now I'm going to go ahead and go in and add my concealer. And this is the Studio Photogenic Concealer. And I'm in the color CW01. Blend that out with the Marshmallow Beauty Blender. So far, first impression of the concealer, I really like it. It's definitely hydrating under the eye. It didn't leave my under eye cakey. Now I'm going to set my face, especially my under eye. I'm using the NYX HD Finishing Powder, and I'm just going to pat that on my face, and especially right here under my under eye. The consistency of this setting powder reminds me of like baking powder or baking soda. It's very fine milled. I like it because it set my face. I wouldn't recommend this for baking. You'll need a different powder to bake under your eyes, but just to set the concealer and set the foundation, this has a great texture. I'm not going to contour my face, but I am going to add some bronzer. You can use bronzer as contour, so it serves a dual purpose. This is the NYX Matte Bronzer in Deep Tan. I'm going to go ahead and start here on my forehead and just bronze my face. And again, I'm going to use this as my contour as well to really define my cheekbones. So you can see that I've heavily bronzed my nose. I want to show you guys a really simple nose contour trick, and that is to heavily bronze your nose and then go in with some concealer to contour. You need very little. I usually will just draw like a small line down the bridge of my nose, and then just go in with your finger and tap that right down the bridge of your nose and off to the side, just a small amount, and it will automatically contour your nose. And there you go. So my nose looks smaller, more defined, and it's much simpler than trying to have to figure out how to apply the contour correctly. So just again, heavily bronze your nose, use your concealer, just a small amount down the bridge of your nose, and blend out. For my blush, I'm using the NYX Sweet Cheeks, and this is in the color Rose and Play. How I like to do my blush, because I am in my mid 40s and I want to kind of draw my face up, not down, is I smile, then I apply my brush right behind my smile bone and up. Blush went on nice and smooth. I will say that it's a little bit light for my skin tone. I did have to really build it up to get this color, but I do like it. I'm going to use the Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator as my highlighter. I know this may sound a little strange, but this actually serves several purposes. You can put it on bare face for those no makeup days under your foundation. You can use this as highlighter, which is what I'm going to do, and just apply this to the areas you would put your powdered highlighter. So I will take a very small amount and I will put that wherever I want highlighter, and then I just blend that out. And look at that glow. I also like to apply a little highlighter just right above my brow bone and on the Cupid's bow of my lip. All right, you guys, I'm a big fan of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. Look at the glow that this illuminator gave me. I can only imagine this on bare face. It would be gorgeous for summer. This is a great product. Highly, highly recommend. So now we're gonna get started on the eyes, and I'm going to use the NYX Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Base. This stuff is killer. I will just apply this to my eyelid to keep my eyeshadow on all day. This stuff is amazing. Your eyeshadow won't budge. I just tap it in with my finger. The palette that I'm using today is the NYX Warm Neutrals palette. This is actually a complete dupe for the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette for a much more affordable price. So let's get started with today's eye look. First, I'm going to go in with this shade here with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend this over my entire crease. There is quite a bit of fallout with this shadow, so make sure you tap your brush off really well. And I'm just going to blend that into my crease really well and build that up. It's a very neutral shade. You can see that I have that neutral base down. It's just a great starting point to really build up the shadow. I'm going to go in with this little bit darker brown with that same fluffy brush in the crease as well. Again, just to build up the pigmentation and color. With this little darker brownish red shade here, I'm going to take a smaller blender brush and really focus on the actual crease area to darken that up. Staying right in the crease. So I'm really liking the look of this shadow. Even though it had a little bit of fallout, it builds up and blends beautifully. You can't beat it. Now I'm taking this really dark chocolate brown in the corner, and I'm going to use a smaller, flatter brush and just really pack that in to the outer corner of my eye. Just really focus on accentuating out and building up and darkening that outer corner. And I'm going to take that same shade and just run that under the outer corner of my lower lash line. With that same big fluffy brush, we're really going to just blend those colors so there's no harsh lines. Now what I like to do for the inner corner is I like to take a little bit of concealer and just tap that onto the inner corner of my eye and blend that out with a really, really dense brush. And then I apply my shimmer shade right over the top of that. I'll use a thick, dense brush like this, and then I just blend that concealer to where I want to apply the shimmer. I just find that it brightens up that area before application and really holds that shimmer in place. So I've applied that concealer, and I'm going to go in with this kind of gold shimmer shade. Oh, that's really pretty. And I'll just use my fingertip to apply that to the inner corner right over the concealer, and you can see it just brings that color to life. And then I just build it up and pack it on till I have the desired shimmer. So you can see that nice shimmer. It just really brings your eyes to life. And then this lightest shade here, I'm going to use this to apply to my brow bone and my inner corner. I just used like a smaller, fluffier brush for that. And then go ahead and just apply that to the brow bone and the inner corner. And then I just go in with my big fluffy brush one final time and blend everything out. I'm going to go in with the NYX liner and just do a nice fine line and then pop out just a small wing. So you can see that I've done just a really small flick. All right, you guys, I did not buy a NYX mascara. What the heck? So I'm going to use the Half Cake Totally Tubular Mascara. I will go ahead and link a recommendation for a fantastic NYX mascara down below. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I just missed that step. I really like to get to the bottom of my lash line and kind of push and jiggle and pull up. And that seems to really separate the lashes, add volume, and really get them nice and colored with the mascara. I'll also add a small amount to my lower lash line. This is one coat of this mascara. This mascara is pretty awesome. I got this in my BoxyCharm. Stay tuned for lots of BoxyCharm, Ipsy unboxing so you can see what I get in my monthly subscription. But I'm going to apply just a second coat to really just bring my eyes to life. All right, and there is 2 coats. Again, this is a fantastic mascara, but I'll link a great NYX option equally as good as this one down in the description box. Now I'm going to do my brows. I'm going to start with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Brunette, and I'm just going to fill in any areas that need a little bit of extra pigmentation. This particular brow pencil has the brow pencil on one end and a spoolie on the other. You can see that it just fills in any gaps. I really like this product. It's a great dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz. So look at the difference between the finished brow and the unfinished brow. Now that I've filled in my brows, I'm going to go in with the NYX Brow Glue. This stuff is fantastic. It will hold your brows all day long. Mine are very full and fluffy and they move throughout the day, so I love this product. A little bit goes a very, very long way. It's a really small spoolie, and then you're just going to drag it through your brow to set them in place. I'm telling you, they will not move through the entire day. Now for my lips, I'm going in with the NYX lip liner in Peekaboo Neutral. This is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. And I'm just going to very lightly overline my lips. Now I will say that this lip liner doesn't go on as smoothly as Charlotte Tilbury, but this is $4 versus $22. And I find once it gets warmed up a little bit from your lips, it glides on really nicely. Now I'm going to go in with the Soft Matte Lip Cream in London, one of my very favorite neutral shades. I really like these soft matte lip colors because they dry down very matte, which I really, really like. You could always add a gloss over the top if you wanted a more glossy look, but these come in several colors and this is such a affordable, great matte lips color. And now we're gonna set our face with the matte finishing spray from NYX. Love this setting spray. And here is the finished look. I'm loving it, you guys. It's very natural, yet you have a little bit of pretty pink color to your cheeks. Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. I can't believe the sheen that you get from that without even using an actual powdered highlighter. I love how the eyes turned out. You could really glam this up by adding artificial lashes. You could also do a glossier, more bolder lip, but I really like this for just an everyday neutral look. I also wanted to take you over to a window so you can really see the look in natural light. I hope you enjoyed seeing this look come together. I love this look because it's very natural, but it's flawless at the same time. Extremely affordable. Every product on my face is from NYX with the exception of that mascara, and that is still a great affordable option that works really well. Again, everything will be linked down below for you. And if you enjoyed this full face of affordable NYX makeup, give it a big, huge thumbs up. Don't forget to check out the dupes video going over these exact products down in the description box. And if you're new or you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you here. Hit the subscribe button and ring the bell next to it so you don't miss an upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this helps you put together an affordable, flawless look.